One day, God slipped me a divine invitation to a candlelight dinner for two. He drew a beautiful incantation that made me feel less persuaded and more pursued. Come out from the multitude, he wrote. I want to dine with you in solitude. Immediately I was in pursuit, leaving the audience of eyes I was in service to. I had always been a victim of public servitude, needing people to see me. Recognition was my being, attention gave me meaning. If ever I went somewhere alone, I left a little bird behind, singing of me, tweeting. But now I was retreating, away from the eyes of others, into a night alone with my Father. I followed my divine invitation farther and farther until I was no longer able to walk, and that's where I found the table. At the line where the wilderness begins and civilization stops, there was God, dressed in stillness, robed in rest. The table was set with the utensils of quietness. We began by devouring my insecurities. The appetizer appeased my appetite for approval's applause. No longer did I hunger for others' healing attention gauze, for I was wedded with undivided obsession from my God. I started to forget the multitude as I dined with him in solitude. The entree made its way to my plate, and as it took shape, I started to shake, for I saw on the tray a clock that was sure to take what was surely mine, for I realized we would be eating time. But as I digested the time-tested clock, I stopped constantly checking my watch and only watched his eyes on mine. The longer I spent away from the multitude, the more time was consumed in solitude. Once we finished the main course and time was devoured, I got the urge to leave and tell everyone of my divine encounter. But he told me it was not yet time to depart from the desert, for he had prepared for me one final dessert. Now that I had been taught to dine with God in a quiet place, the eyes of others to forsake, in his presence to make time wait, now I was ready for the softness of his voice, the icing of his words, in one sweet sentence of his cake. Finally, I escaped from the voices of the multitude and heard my God whisper softly to me in solitude. And that is where he invites you. God is slipping into your hands a divine invitation to a candlelight dinner for two. An invitation to hide from the eyes that surround you. Rid yourself of the lies that hound you. Break free of this thing called time that enshrouds you. And to be alone with the one who is all around you. Hear his voice, for you are being pursued. Come out from the multitude, he says. I want to dine with you in solitude.